to a global yoga spectacle.
This International Yoga Day, stay with us as we take you on a journey across the globe.
From Tokyo to New York, from Iceland to Mauritius.
Iconic cities, iconic locations, all joined together by yoga.
Watch this historic event
Unfold with us
From 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time, only on DD India.
At the crack of dawn on 21st June,
the sun rises to a global yoga spectacle.
This International Yoga Day, stay with us as we take you on a journey across the globe.
From Tokyo to New York, from Iceland to Mauritius.
Iconic cities, iconic locations, all joined together by yoga.
Watch this historic event
Unfold with us
From 3 a.m.
Danielle.
Turn them into manual so you can keep it. Turn them into manual focus so you can keep it. Achha, do you want me to take these? This is I'll give you. I don't think you need to talk to me. I think it'll be okay. I'm going to go take some shots. Alright, मेरी शॉट लेते
कैमरा रोल करना स्टार्ट कर दिया सारे आधा कैमरा रोलिंग नाउ
कैमरा उधर भी रोलिंग है तुम भी रोल करना शुरू कर दो जस्ट माइंड योर कैमरा नाउ या सभी कैमरे अभी चल रहा है सारा कुछ
हाँ कोई उस लिंक को भी अपने मोबाइल को खोल के देख ले
हाँ
ठीक है
ये लाइन चल रहा है ठीक है अच्छा इसका माइक कहाँ पे है इसका माइक कहाँ पे है मैं ये कोई बात नहीं मैं पूछता हूँ हाय लीना हाउ आर यू बस ठीक माइक इसका माइक कहाँ पे है
हाँ माइक में बैक में
वो मेरे को दे देना मैं ये माइक लगा दूँ वीडियो के लिए माइक
साथ वो नहीं करना पड़ेगा
नो नो आई एम गुड
the ashram one?
Ashwin is there.
ये तो व्यूज ब्लॉक हो गए
राहुल जी हाँ नहीं Okay. Okay, this is only for the speech part.
Sure.
So when it is done, then we'll
Then we will move it down.
No worries. अच्छा लीना जी ये ऑन है ठीक है माइक नॉर्मल जस्ट यूज़ करो हमारा भी ऑडियो आ जाएगा
हमारी बात रहेगा
सो दिस इज परफेक्ट
अरे सर कैसे हो
ये आपका
अच्छा
माइक
एक हाफ मिनट आई नीड योर हेल्प
You carry on now.
इफ यू
I'm
कुड
done.
नहीं नहीं एक मिनट आई नीड योर
Oh, you need my help. अच्छा.
So, hey Peter, how are you? पंकज जी कैसे हो? वो कहाँ है राज? अच्छा जी आप आ गए.
Started in 9:15. Okay, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. No, all good, because they're still coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what I've done is I've taken your number. I've
Send yourself a message. Lovely.
Okay, I'll probably save as well.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Sure, yeah.
Havani, सबको ना मैट पे बिठाइए. Havani, can you just get everyone to sit down? You're the
How are
main instructor?
you? I am the yoga teacher this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Durga Das. I'm from the Indian High Commission.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the second secretary culture and conducting this. I've come from the Wellington.
Oh wow, you've come from Wellington.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday or?
Yesterday I came.
Lovely. Welcome.
He is my chief guest.
Oh yeah, it's such a beautiful space to be up in here, isn't it?
First time it's going live.
Oh
It's
wow.
already live in Wellington.
Amazing.
And it will be live all over the world after 9:30 or 9:35.
Oh my gosh, so
And
exciting.
we will make it every year. We will celebrate now.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
It's an
exciting.
annual event now.
Yeah. This is so exciting. Yes.
So now somebody has to take a charge and ask everyone to take a mat and sit down.
Yeah.
Forward.
Would you like me to have everyone sit down? Yeah, sure. Would everybody mind taking their mats, please?
This is your one, right? Where's your one?
My one is up the front here. Yeah. Just a couple of health and safety things before we do get started and the cameras start rolling. The bathrooms are around to your left, just around towards lift C, as well as the fire emergency exit in case we need it at any stage. So that's your guys' left. Your left, if you're facing out this way. Yeah. Cool. So, but if you don't want to jump in front of the camera, you just walk all the way around and you'll get there eventually.
Okay, so before we start, we have to start with the meditation part.
Yes.
So if you want to use, okay, so we
I've
are
got a
going to-
mic and it's just
You've
audio.
got your mic? Oh, okay, cool. Rahulji, if you want to say a few words.
start now. Yeah, literally start now. So, yeah, we'll get started now. Yeah. Andy? Podium raised platform, you mean, of some form? Podium nahi hai idhar. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Kia ora. And a big thank you to all of you from the Indian High Commissioner for hosting this absolutely prestigious event at a wonderful and the most picturesque location we could find. And look at the day. I couldn't have ever complained. Absolutely stunning day. Thank you to so many people who have turned up here on a Tuesday morning, battling through the traffic in Auckland. But hey, here we are. We're all committed to this lovely occasion, International Yoga Day celebrations. A big thank you to our sponsors as well, Remax, Team Jerry, and also Srimad Rajchandra Mission Dharampur for enlightening us and providing us with the courage and strength to conduct this lovely event as well. I now hand you over to Danielle, who is a lovely instructor for today, and she will make sure you don't get tangled up into different twists and turns, but we enjoy the day as well. Yeah? Enjoy the time, relax, and all the very best.
Thank you.
Meditation. We'll have to hook up that.
I think we already hooked up. Yeah, so
We'll start with the meditation. So we can go with the meditation now.
Okay, great. All right, could everybody please just take a seat on your mats, cross-legged?
Where do I sit?
All right. We will get started this morning with a meditation. As you guys all know, this is being streamed, broadcasted around the world. Those microphones on, nice and loud. All right, so for this meditation, we'll be nice and quiet. We're going to take a beautiful seated pose, take a nice shoulder roll, up and back, just gently drawing the shoulder blades together in the center of the back. Let's just take this moment to turn in, celebrating our oneness this morning, and our connection and community. And while we're taking this moment and waiting for our meditation to start, let's tune into the breath and how it feels traveling through our body this morning, our natural breath. Notice any sensations that might be running, rippling through the body. Notice any areas of stiff or tightness that we might be holding on to in the muscles in the physical body. Just breathing and softening to these parts.
Sit in a comfortable position. Keep your head, neck and back in a straight line. Gently close your eyes. Close your mouth and let your tongue touch your palate. Breathe slowly and softly. In the first step, relax your body. Let your attention pass through every part of your body and suggest that it relaxes. You will feel your strength retreating and the body relaxing. You will now begin this process of relaxation, starting from the head and gradually moving down through the body, ending at the toes. At first, turn your attention to the crown of your head. Suggest to all the muscles of your scalp and forehead, relax completely. Relax. Move on to the eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, lips, and jaws. Suggest to them, loosen up and relax. Move down to the neck, shoulders, arms, and hands. Suggest that they loosen up. Relax. Then go on to the chest, the ribs, the back, and suggest relax. Now relax the abdomen and the internal organs. Relax. Go down from the waist to the hips. Move to the legs. Suggest that those muscles too relax. Now go on to the ankles, the soles and the toes. Suggest that they loosen up. Have no tension. Relax. Now, your entire body is relaxed and appears still, like a corpse. all the strength has retreated. Remain in this state for some time. In the second step, relax your breathing. Become aware of every in-breath and out-breath. As the breath goes in, become aware of the coolness felt in the nostrils. Then, as the breath goes out, feel its warmth. Just observe. Be in a state of deep awareness towards your breathing for a while. In the third step, relax the mind. As you let go of the mind, observe that the mind is becoming quiet. Even the remaining few thoughts appear far away. You are only a witness to these thoughts that appear on the screen of your mind. Simply observe them. Is becoming quiet. Even the remaining few thoughts appear far away. You are only a witness to these thoughts that appear on the screen of your mind. Simply observe them.
Continue to observe the mind.
Even the remaining few thoughts appear far away. You are only a witness to these thoughts that appear on the screen of your mind. Simply observe them.
Notice these thoughts, relax into them as they come into the mind. So noticing them as they exit the mind. Having that conscious, beautiful awareness. That idea of non-attachment. Accepting the fluctuations of life. Just noticing these thoughts as they enter the mind, as they exit. Soften into the body and start to breathe a little deeper. Start to extend the breath a little longer. Find beautiful extension in that vital force. And when you're ready, bringing your hands slowly into heart center at prayer, Anjali Mudra. Connecting the thumbs with the heart space. Gently bowing the head down into the fingertips. Taking this moment of gratitude to self for coming wherever you are in the world to practice on your mat this morning. And a beautiful celebration of our oneness and community. All together, take a deep collective breath. Inhale. Full grounding exhale. Either aloud with me or just quietly chanting to yourself. Inhaling for Om. Inhale. Good. Either keeping relaxed eyes or gently opening them now. Release your hands out to the side into the space beside your hips. And slowly awaken the physical body. Inhale, send the arms long out to the side and into prayer overhead. Connecting in prayer overhead. Slowly exhale, draw down through your heart center. Just waking up the physical with the body. And with the breath, release out to the side. Inhale up overhead. Connecting at the top. Exhale, draw down through heart center. Good. One more just like this. Inhale up overhead. Exhale, draw down through your heart center. Good. And when you're ready, slowly rocking the weight forward, coming onto all fours on your mat, finding around center of your mat. I'm going to move through a few rounds for a nice relaxing warm up, entering the physical body. On our next inhale, we're going to press out of the hands and pull your tummy button up into the spine, into your cat. Exhale, slowly draw and curve the opposite way, drawing the tummy button down, looking out. Good. Flowing through this motion, inhale, curling up through your cat. Exhale, cow, tummy button drawing down. Good. Flow like this with your own natural breath now. Inhale to the top. Exhale, drawing down. Good. One more just like this. Inhale. Exhale, down into your cow. For your next inhale, coming to a neutral spine, tabletop. We're just going to take a gentle child's pose, Balasana. Sending the hips back and extending the arms gently forward, releasing the head. Knees are still underneath the ribs, just taking a gentle child's pose to start. With every exhale, releasing the heart space a little further down towards the mat. Continue with the natural breath and just take a moment to listen. From here, moving in through our cats and cows into a flow. On the next inhale, rock your body forward all the way onto all fours, rounding through the spine. Exhale, tummy button down to the mat, through your cow. Curling back up on the inhale, through your cat. Exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. Finding a beautiful wave through the body, curling up on the inhale, onto all fours, rocking forward. Exhale, tummy button down, looking out. Inhale, curling back up through the spine. Exhale, pulling the hips back. Good. And just one more like this. Inhale, rocking the body forward, curling through the spine. Exhale, tummy button down. Inhale, curling up through the spine. Exhale, pulling back into your child's pose and holding here for a deep, nourishing 3 breaths. If you'd like to go a little wider with the knees to get a bit more space and relax the heart space down even further. Taking that moment here now, holding where we are. With every inhale, lengthening and extending through the fingertips. Finding a little bit more reach. Every exhale, melting that heart space down into your mat. Beautiful. Take one more full breath where we are. On your next inhale, slowly pull your right hand off the mat and extend it up to the side overhead. Waking up the shoulders, exhale, needle and thread, draw it underneath your left arm. Right shoulder down into the mat. Again like this, inhale, weave out and up into the sky. Exhale, drawing through. Beautiful. Last one to the top here, inhale, up overhead. This time circle overhead back into Balasana, child's pose. Good, swapping to your other side. Next inhale, left arm draws up and open out to the side. Find that beautiful twist. Exhale, drawing needle and thread through the opposite arm. Inhale, stretching back up to the top. Exhale, draw down underneath the arm. Last one up overhead. Inhale. Exhale over top, Balasana, Child's Pose. Good. Just holding here for one more full round of breath. Good. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders and gently draw the torso up. Come back into a nice relaxed seated pose. We'll have a little speech from our commissioner for the next 5 minutes. So if you guys will come into a comfortable seated pose, or sitting on the heels, wherever is most comfortable for you. Great. Here we go. Just put that on.
Good morning, Kia ora and Namaskar. On behalf of the High Commission of India and Rainbow Corner, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you at this majestic and iconic Sky Tower of New Zealand to celebrate the 8th International Day of Yoga and have this unique experience of doing yoga at the height of 1,000 feet. In 2014, the United Nations has declared 21st June as the International Day of Yoga for the welfare and well-being of humankind. Since then, it has been celebrated every year all over the world. This year, the International Day of Yoga is very special because India is also celebrating 75 years of its independence. Government of India has decided to celebrate this International Day of Yoga in a grand way by organizing 75 special yoga events at the world's most popular 75 iconic places all over the world. Starting from the east to the west, across the world, under the banner Global Yoga Ring. All these 75 iconic yoga events are being live telecast by Doordarshan, the national channel of India, including this Sky Tower event. As we all know that yoga means union of body, mind, and soul, yoga also means health, peace, love, consciousness, affection, fraternity, and tolerance. Yoga also connects people, communities, continents, and countries, and the heart. And make the world a better place to live with harmony and peace. During the last 2 years, the world has gone through COVID-19 pandemic. During that period, people suffered with stress and depression due to lockdowns and loneliness. But yoga played an important role during the pandemic when gyms were closed, all sports clubs and all social activities were closed, but yoga was the only way to keep you fit, happy and healthy. Yoga connects you with outer world and with your inner self as well. On this occasion, I wish you all present here and watching this event live good health, peace, and prosperity. Please let us connect this word, let us connect with each other and celebrate the International Day of Yoga every year, every day, and we should make this International Day of Yoga or yoga as a life of way. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. We had a wonderful session, meditation session. We never thought that the God is also with you, nature is also with you. Today is a wonderful day. We had a good time and I wish you a wonderful time ahead. Thank you so much. And my special thanks goes to Rahul Doshi ji and Leena ji who helped us in organizing this event, and all of you. All of you wonderful people. Thank you. Have a nice time. Thank you.
May I ask that we all join back in our Balasana, child's pose. Good. Starting back on the ground and opening back up through our neutral heart space here. Good. Finding length and extension through the fingertips. Gently melting the heart space back through the arms here. Bringing an awareness to each finger, gently pressing each 10 down into your mat. When you're ready, slowly rocking your weight forward, tucking your toes behind you, hover the knees and come up into your downward facing dog. Good. You can keep a nice bend through the knees if that feels good. Maybe even a gentle movement, pedaling out through the feet, taking your dog for a walk. Small rocking motion with the hips. Tuning into the body and doing what feels best this morning, wherever we are in our time zone. Take one more full breath in stillness wherever we are. When we're ready, walking our feet up to meet our hands up the front of the mat. Keeping a nice bend through the knees. Grab a hold of the opposite elbow and just let your head hang. Just let your head hang. Let it feel buoyant. Take any small nodding motions, yes, with the head. Side to side, no. Releasing any of that tension we might be holding on to through the shoulders and through the neck. Release your hands all the way down to the mat and through the center of the shoulder blades, first rolling all the way up, vertebra by vertebra to stand. Slowly, slowly, slowly relaxing and rolling through the spine. Good. Coming up to the front of our mat and bringing our big toes together up the front. Ready for our Surya Namaskar A. Release the palms out to the space in front of you and just take a deep breath. Roll your shoulder blades up and back. Good. And on your next in-breath, stretch your arms all the way up overhead into prayer. Draw down through the center and forward fold. Uttanasana, hands all the way down to the mat. Good. Nice and slow. On your next inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Long, flat back, fingertips to the mat or shins. Exhale, Exhale all on the out breath. Walk or jump back to your plank. Knees or toes, you're going to lower all the way down to your mat. Doing what feels best here for you. Next, inhale, press out of the hands and tops of feet. Coming into your cobra. Either straightening through the arms or bending. Exhale, push the hips all the way back up, downward facing dog. Good. Taking one full breath down the bottom. Again, opening through that heart space and pressing each of your fingertips down to the mat. Bend through your knees, look forward. Walk, step or jump your feet all the way up to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, long and flat. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms all the way up by your ears, all the way up to stand. Exhale, draw down through your heart center. Again, like this, inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, draw down through your heart center, forward fold all the way to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, walk or jump back to your plank and lower halfway, knees or toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. For one full round of breath. Bend through your knees, look forward. Walk, step or jump your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up by the ears, all the way to stand. Exhale, Tadasana, draw down through center. Last time like this, flowing a little more. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, walk or jump back and lower halfway, all on that out breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog for one full breath. Bend through your knees, look forward, walk, step or jump your feet all the way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Arms all the way up by the ears, long and proud to stand. Exhale, draw down through your heart center. Good. Release your palms out to the space in front of you again and take a deep nourishing breath for Surya Namaskar B. Beautiful. On your next in-breath, send your arms all the way up overhead into prayer. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to your mat. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, chaturanga, walk or jump back to your plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now stepping our right foot behind your right hand. So take a big step forward with that right foot. Pivot your left heel down into the mat, square the hips, inhale up, warrior one. Taking our first warrior, bending through that front knee, straightening through the back. Circle the arms all the way down and the exhale, chaturanga, walk back to your plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Really good, guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keeping up with our breath. Step the left foot behind the left hand. Pivot your right heel down into the mat and inhale up, warrior one on the left. Great work. Hips are nice and square to the front. Exhale, circle the hands all the way down. Walk back into your plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 deep, nourishing breaths. Remembering our child's pose is always there whenever we need it. Tune into the body and listen to what it needs here. So that choice is all up to you there. And wherever we are in our balasana or our downward facing dog, last breath, melting the heart space a little open, a little bit further open. Good. Bend through the knees, look forward. Walk, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend through the knees, hips are down. Inhale, up chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, release the legs, Tadasana, mountain pose. Just relaxing the hands down. Palms into the space in front of you and taking a deep, nourishing breath at the top. A breath in gratitude for self. Walking our big toes back together at the front of our mat. Sending the hips straight back down, Utkatasana. Inhale, down we go. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, walk or jump back, lower half. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot behind your right hand. Pivot your left heel down into the mat, inhaling up for warrior one. Good. So each foot is planted down firmly into your mat. Pressing the outer edge of that back left foot down into your mat and squaring off the hips, so a gentle draw back from that right hip in front. Nice. On your next inhale, holding your legs where they are, can we stretch our arms a little taller, find a little bit more length? Exhale, release just the arms all the way down onto the center of the back. We're going to find an interlace the hands. Inhale, stretch your hands away and take a very small back bend. Just opening up that heart. Exhale, forward fold the torso over that leg, that front leg. Arms stretching overhead. Good. On your next inhale, send the torso back up. Release the arms, release the hands all the way back up. Flowing like this 2 more times. Inhale at the top, stretch long. Exhale, draw the arms down. Slowly onto the back, interlace. Good. Inhale, stretch away with the arms, small back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, torso back up, arms release, hands release. All the way. Exhale, release the arms. Good, a little faster. Interlace on the back. Inhale, small back bend. This is the last one. Exhale, forward folds. Release the arms all the way over. Inhale, torso releases back up to stand. Release the hands. Exhale, just relax and sink. Good. Our balancing challenge now. On your next inhale, everything's coming forward, warrior three. Lifting off that back left leg. Good, so standing on that one grounding supporting leg, monkey grip those toes into the floor. Try and rotate that left hip down a little. We're here only for one more breath. Lengthen the fingertips and push the foot away. Good, and then long lunge, release back all the way down and circle the hands all the way to shake the foot. Great job. Good. Just a gentle curl and press out of those hands to lift off that front leg and fold over into our pigeon pose. Beautiful. Extend that back leg long, or if that's not in our reach, we're just going to bend through that back leg. Yeah. Nice. Whatever level is good for us here, listening to the body. Wherever we are, if our legs long or bent, we're going to stretch, inhale up, pressing out of the fingertips. And exhale, take a small fold forward, releasing through the forearms into our pigeon. Just kindly accepting wherever we are today is perfect. Wherever we are. Distancing our mind from our ego. Listening to what the body needs. Accepting ourselves and all of our differences. For our last breath, if you can, extending the arms a little longer and releasing your heart space down. Good. Wherever we are, walking our hands underneath our shoulders and pressing the torso gently up. Good. If we can, tuck that back toe behind us and push all the way back up into your downward facing dog, or just making your way there however you need to. Again, remembering that your child's pose is always there if you do need it. Beautiful. Now stepping your left foot behind your left hand, other side. Pivot your right heel down into the mat. Inhale up, warrior one on the left. Beautiful. So remembering that back heel, pressing down into your mat and the outer edge of your right foot behind you. Pressing firmly down into the mat. Lovely. And your next inhale, reaching a little taller through the fingertips. Holding the legs where they are, exhale, release the arms all the way down. Same flow as on the other side. Interlace on the back. Inhale, back bend. Small opening through the heart there. Exhale, folding the torso over and forward. Releasing the arms overhead. Good. Torso comes back up on the inhale. Release the arms, release the hands back up to the top. Straight into your exhale, release the arms. Good. Remembering to keep with the breath. Inhale, interlace, small back bend. Exhale, fold the torso over that bent leg. Good. Inhale, back up, up, up through the torso. Release the hands into the top. Last one, exhale. Beautiful. Interlace on the back, inhale, back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Arms releasing overhead. Inhale, torso lifts. One more time to the top. Release the hands all the way up. Relaxing into your warrior one just for the out breath. Inhale, everything pushes forward. Back foot lifts off. Warrior three. Good. Balancing on that one leg. Monkey gripping the toes down. Slightly dropping through that right hip. If you fall out, that just makes you a human. That's all right. Coming back in. Last breath. Inhale, long, long, long. Exhale, long lunge back and circle the arms all the way down. Great job. Small lift off from the hands just to fold over that front left foot. Pigeon pose. Remembering we can straighten through that back leg or take a bend as a modification. Wherever we are is perfect. Wherever we are, inhale, stretch out of the fingertips, lengthen through the torso, and folding forward as much as we can with an open, proud heart space. Good, wherever we are. So if you feel those shoulder blades rolling forward, those shoulders gravitating to the floor, maybe pull back ever so slightly and find that beautiful length through the torso. And from there, that's where we move down, keeping that same posture. Beautiful. Good. Breathing a little deeper into these hip openers. Just releasing any tension we might be holding on to. Awesome. For your last breath, can we lengthen a little longer? Relax all the way down with the heart space. Good. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Press your torso up and out. Good. Tuck that back toe if you can behind you and make your way up however you need to in your downward facing dog. Take one full breath at the top. And when you're ready, making your way to seated pose up the front of your mat, you can either jump through, come to your knees and swing your legs around. Awesome. Good. We're going to unravel these feet and just come into a boat pose for our last little challenge to breathe through this morning, releasing one leg up at a time, or just keeping the toes tapped and feeling that engagement through the core. Good. And wherever we are, we're going to take 5 deep breaths into this pose. If you would like an advancement, you can release the arms, or maybe release the legs long, wherever is good for you. Breathing deeply. Remembering we can grab the back of those knees if we need. And we're still breathing. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Wherever we are, tapping the toes, releasing the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, curling the arms down, curling the spine, rounding all the way, rolling down flat. You need to shuffle it to get into the center. Welcome. Stretch the feet away from you, send the arms long overhead. And exhale, give yourself a big hug, those knees up into the chest. Release the knees so they're hovering at a tabletop. And release the arms out to a T out to the side, or cactus through the arms if your neighbour's a little close. Relax the knees off to the left-hand side and let them fall all the way down. Gaze down towards your right fingertips. Coming into our supine twist. Feel your body relaxing out to each diagonal. Gently pressing the hands into the floor and pressing your knees back up into center on the inhale. Exhale, draw your knees down to the right. Relaxing those knees and gazing down the left fingertips. Gently press out of the hands, inhale back through center. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Hug those knees in. Good. And when you're ready, attaching those feet down to the mat, lengthening your legs long out to the diagonals of the mat. Relax the hands up to the side, the space beside your hips. with a little bit of distance. And if the eyes aren't already, then blinking them down shut now, coming into our final relaxation. Taking this moment in our Shavasana to soften the body, and still the mind. And again, practicing that beautiful idea of non-attachment, noticing any thoughts as they come in, acknowledging them as they pass by. Start to extend the breath a little longer down the bottom here. Keeping the eyes shut, making small movements into the ends of the body, with the fingertips and toes, giving them a gentle wriggle, rotating through the wrists and ankles. Slowly making this movement bigger and bigger, rotating through the wrists and maybe bending up through the forearms, nodding your head off to each side. When you're ready, sending your arms long behind you and stretching your feet away, stretching as long as you can through the body. And bringing the knees back in for a big hug up by the chest. Doing our best to keep our eyes shut, letting the knees fall over to the left-hand side and using our left arm as a cushion. Press out of your right hand and find your way back up to seated pose, facing out the front of your mat. As kindly as you can, waking up through the body. As you're at the top, relax the backs of your hands on your knees. Feel a gentle draw up through the crown of the head. Relax your shoulder blades down, gently drawing together in the center of the back. All together, take a deep collective breath. Inhale. Full grounding exhale. Bring your hands together in prayer at Anjali Mudra, connecting the thumbs with our heart space. And again, bowing our head down to our hands in gratitude to ourselves. This beautiful union, community we've created this morning, cultivating that sense of oneness. All together, draw your hands in prayer up to your forehead for clarity. Down to your mouth for truth and honesty. And back to your heart so that it may guide you. All together, inhaling for Om, inhale. Thank you all for practicing this morning with me. Namaste. Thank you very much, guys. I'll just hand it over to you, sir. Yeah.
Oh, Danielle. I feel a few creaks in my shoulders somewhere, but I made it. So, but wonderful, thank you very much. It's very rejuvenating as well. I think it's important that we all take that little step back in our lives where we have to not think about work, about the other stresses around us that we constantly live with. Last 2 odd years has been tough on humans in general, and all sorts of pressures have been come on us as humankind as well. However, it's these little moments in life that we take to just relax, unwind, and not think about all the pressures around us. So thank you all for participating, and I sincerely thank the Indian High Commissioner, Shri Mukteshwar Pardesi ji, represented by Shri Durgadas ji here as well, for taking lead and having us all gathered here on a beautiful day in sunny Auckland. We take the title away from the capital for a change. We call it sunny Auckland today. I also would like to thank the team at Sky City, and most importantly, my Gurudev here, Srimad Rajchandra Mission Dharampur, in enlightening us and guiding us through this yoga session all through this morning. Would also like to thank the Rainbow Corner Group CEO Bhavani Doshi here as well, for supporting us through this session today morning. Also Team Jerry Remax for supporting us through this journey here as well. All the participants and Danielle and team, thank you very much. Ham FM, all the media partners, Indian Weekender, and my apologies if I missed any other names, but thank you all. Have a great, blessed day. And Sky City, Bridget, thank you as well for setting up the right tone for the day as well. And have a lovely, blessed day, guys. Thanks very much from us. Thank you. We have
But although you see the view is beautiful, but for filming it's very challenging because when you expose for outside, everyone here is very dark. Like if you look at me against there, I get become dark. So then you need the right amount of time.